behind the scene. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults, I teach teens. It is Friday. This is my off day. I do have class today. I don't drive. I'm going to take you through 2 weeks of the grind. Payroll is due today. So I drove, I want to say, about 86 hours in 2 weeks. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things. I'm going to take you through the process. First of all, the car was very reliable. When you're in a driver's seat car, you're in there 8 to 10 hours a day. You got to be safe. You got to make sure your car starts. Some of the updates, we used to have to put gas in and then save the receipts and put them into the payroll. Now we have partnered with a gas company, and each instructor has their own card. I'm going to drive and talk at the same time, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing. My seatbelt is on. I'm going to flip back. My seatbelt is on. I have my mirrors adjusted. Driver side, you want to look straight ahead and adjust the mirror. And then passenger side, because the mirrors do go up or down going through bumps. Okay, I'm going to turn on my left turn signal. One of my viewers said, did you use your blinker? Yes, my blinker's on. So I'm going to look over my shoulder. All right. Now, let's talk about what's going on. Gas car instructors going too far out of a route. Our policy is each adult or kid has 1 gallon of gas. Some cars get 15 miles to the gallon, 18 miles to the gallon. This car gets about 19 miles to the gallon. So it used to be kind of stressful because I used to put about 20 bucks in and get about a half a tank. Then after about 5 drives, the car's almost on E, and So now you fill it up, $41, $37. I'm going to go ahead and stop and show you. We want to stop here. And if you've seen any of my other videos, in the morning I go pick up food for seniors. So that's always nice when you help people. Construction all over the planet, all over the state, all over the country. Summertime is for construction, and we all hate this, but we are appreciating our roads. So I'm going to take you through. So the gas card hits me. I did resist it. And I want to tell you this, I'm a little bit all over. We saw 5 Cybertrucks yesterday. I love vehicles. I want to tell you this again. I love vehicles. Elon, what are you thinking? I saw 5 Cybertrucks. My students, it was just overwhelming. But it is what it is. So, driving, hey, what's up? How you doing? I did my payroll this morning, almost at 2K. That's awesome. But at what cost? Like, I'm really tired. And, sleep is really important. Micro sleep, falling asleep at the wheel. So I try to get my rest. So I work 3 hours, take a break, or 4 hours, take a break. It does make my day really long, but it takes a special person to be an instructor. We had a really bad storm the other day. The mile roads were flooded. Thank you. Real talk. We'll have to get on sometime, do a podcast, link up. We'll do it. I saw your comments before, so I'm just keeping it real with you. So let's talk about this construction here. Everyone hates this construction, right? But the police sit here in the middle and catch people driving down the middle of the road, just like this car. And that's really against the law. So we saw the 5 Cybertrucks. With the gas card now, I don't have to stress anything to make your company or organization run more efficient. And of course, they write it off as a tax deduction. So that was good. I'm driving about 24 students. I have a couple of adults, and I drive them. They're trying to get their license. So it's really a process. I'm going to take you on a shortened route that I'm going to go on for freeway for students. You can kind of sit back and ride with me. Thank you for the thumbs up. I do appreciate that. So I try to get everyone scheduled as soon as possible. I'm going to get over 1 lane to the right. I try to get everyone scheduled as soon as possible. I have 6 weeks to get them done. Adults don't have an inspiration period. I want to get them done as soon as possible. I have a young lady who's going to go back to college in August. So we got on the expressway yesterday. She did pretty good. She had her classes on the other day, right? She had her classes on the other day. and she was literally on the road, no cap. Now I got the Meta Ray-Bans on. These are great for content, and if you're a content creator, own a business, get these Meta Ray-Bans. It's one of the best investments I ever made. You'll never use your phone again to take pictures. It's just, you just push a button, make video, post on Instagram, Facebook. I can go live if I want. So as a content creator, I love these Meta Ray-Bans. They're a little pricey, about $358, but well worth it. I'm always clumsy and I'm scared I'm gonna crack them when I get out of the car or step on them. I did drop my case on the ground and I kind of partially stepped on it, but my glasses are okay. The glasses have been fine. There's been a little weird software bug where you have to keep tapping a button to get it to go back to the main screen, right? Telling you, you got to get these Meta Ray-Bans, right? Great for vertical content, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or let's pretend I was skydiving, or let's pretend I was building a motor, an extra, or a doctor. I could have these Meta Ray-Bans on and video some of my surgeries. Also, I went to Joliet, Chicago. I got invited there for the NHRA. Anyone who has over 20K social media, they're trying to get more young people at the racetrack. The NHRA, first I want to thank you. They took care of me, let me tell you. They took care of me. I'm going to switch angles. So I drove there. It was about a 6-hour drive, I-94 to I-80. They were driving crazy. Let me pause and stop, okay? They were driving crazy, 85 to 100. I was cruising about 77, still getting run over. So the I-80 corridor is very dangerous. Older, heavy traffic. They were flying. I drive kind of fast sometimes, but 85 to 100, and I saw the Indiana State Patrol. They couldn't do anything. And they said, this is not NASCAR. This is not your personal racetrack. But I drove to Chicago. I saw Alex Taylor. She drives that 55 Chevy, goes about 200 something. I have my DSLR camera. I have a Canon SL3. It's an older camera. But guess what, team? I learned how to use that boy. And I took some great digital pictures. And, you know, if you get a camera, you're scared to use it. So I used it. And one of the photographers there said, just shoot video. Don't be scared. So I'm merging out right now. I'm going to show you. I look over my shoulder. I get out. Bam. So this is one of the activities that I do. Quick, easy merge. As an instructor, you should get your clients on, get them off. Don't waste time. Get them on, get them off. Get them on, get them off. Because fuel economy is important. I'm in a 2015 OG Impala. I'm a big guy, 6'4", 280, so I can't fit in those little cars. But the companies are going toward more fuel-efficient cars. The biggest expense in a company is the cars and insurance. Now, I'm going a little too fast. Let me slow down. And speaking about going too fast, team, I was getting off I-80. I literally almost crashed. You see how I'm going to the edge? I almost rolled my wife's car, okay? So, her Equinox. But the Canadian forest fires were making I-80 look like a freaking horror movie, bro. But we saw a semi-truck turned over, jackknife, and I'm going through the same route again. This is what I do because I have to make that food run. So that was really good. I still have a lot of pictures on the camera. I'm just gonna post those on all social medias. People love cars. There are a lot of female racers. Alex Taylor, her dad worked in her oil pan and made it a wet slump oil, I think dry, it was dry. So she went her personal best at Joliet. And that track there is so beautiful, but it's not used a lot. And like this area, let me show you this. This area, this could be a drag strip, but around here they're gonna have, it's how it's zoned. This is zoned probably commercial, right? A lot of people low-key hate drag strips. It's really great to build a community. I got a lot more pictures. I just need to post them because here's what happens. If you put stuff in your camera draft, it's gonna die. Like this is a beautiful view. Imagine retail stores, outdoor eating area, drag strip, car show, beautiful pines here. So this has a story too. The previous owner was greedy and trying to get millions and millions and millions. He died and never sold it. His daughter took over and they had to cut their price in half. So don't be selfish. I have a 1968 RS Camaro at home, OG, and it needs new aluminum rods. I can get by with that. I can pull the motor apart, hone out the cylinders, get the dingleberries home, spray some WD-40. I love working on cars. Just put new aluminum rods, get new rings, bearings. My pistons, I believe, Diamond. Okay, good brand name. The motor's a 17.5 to 1. Makes about 870, 880. And just drive, right? Quit trying to say I'm gonna put turbo on the nitrous. The car goes about 9 flat, almost 150. That's just enough to kill you, right? Just enough to get your adrenaline going. But in the end, I'm gonna give it to my son. He loves speed. He's had a bunch of tickets. He's out of control. So I'm gonna take you on this loop one more time and then we'll head. So I got the car at home. I got GoPros. I got cameras. I got a couple of beautiful mounting units. And this mounting unit is holding my phone right now. It's really helped me up my content. So that's going on. And I did my payroll. I got to drop it off at corporate today. I have class tonight, 6:30 to 8:30. And then I'm just chilling, you know, because when you drive a lot of people, it does kind of wear you down. You get a little bit tired, but you want to be authentic. And most of the drivers struggle merging. Like I'm at about 60, right? Some of my drivers will be going out at 40. And you know that's bad, right? Then I'm gonna show you what they're supposed to do. You're supposed to look over your shoulder. A lot of them are scared, okay? And that's scary too. But I think the best thing, if you're learning how to drive or if you're an adult, find a good instructor. Look at my videos, ask questions. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna take this back around because little do you guys know, I pick up food for senior citizens, and you know, you get your blessings, and it's really awesome. Also giving an update, my son is down in Houston, Texas. He was in Boardman, Texas. I think that's wrong, but they won the Arena Football Championship. So he got 1,000 last week. He got 1,000 this week. They won the championship. I'll link the video, but they won. So anytime you're part of a championship, I don't care if it's high school, college, arena ball, UFL, you're part of a championship. So he had a chance to taste that, and he's trying to get back to the UFL. He's got his master's in juvenile criminal justice, but I don't think he wants to work in law enforcement. He wants to work in the juvenile side, but at least he's got his education. And a African-American man with a master's. That's real. Okay, I got my master's too, and my wife does too. So we stress education in our household. So if you're a young person or college, get that master's, get that advanced degree. You never know what opportunities will come. A lot of companies are trying to contact me, but I'm happy where I am. Thank you, means a lot. LaShonda, how you doing? And LaShonda, there's a new feature on social media, on YouTube, where I can enable community. I think I did it right. Leave some comments in there, LaShonda. I know you're on all the time. I am so thankful for you. Last Sunday, I went to pick up my daughter at the airport. Okay, leave some comments. Let's build this community up. You are a longtime contributor. You leave comments. I appreciate you. I'm really tired, low key. I'm trying to act like I'm happy. I'm tired, bags under my eyes, but you got to get out. Don't be scared to get out, get some fresh air. And I mean, I don't know what happened. My phone just crashed. But anyway, missed some of the video, but in this area, really beautiful. It's really peaceful, and it's still some beautiful areas. If I had the money to get a house out here, 4, 5, 10 acres, chill, have a gym, studio, community center, I would do that. So that's what my son wants to do. He wants to do the community center, help underprivileged youth, but that takes money. You know, we need to partner with someone. So if you're listening and you know you are trying to do a community, I did a lean business plan. It's Friday. Yes, it's so beautiful. And I need this just to get away from the concrete of the city. And it's real pretty out here. So that's why you got to learn how to drive, just to get away. I will be getting back to the drag strip again to take some videos, take some pictures. I love cars. I love hearing the backstory of people. You know, tell me about your Mustang. Tell me about your Chevelle. You know, tell me about your Corvette. Well, it was my dad's car, and then he got sick and sat for 10 years, and then we took it over and put a new motor in and got a roll cage in, and the car runs 7 seconds, and it's a tribute for my dad. Man, those stories make you cry, bro. So I talked to a lot of people, and what I'm gonna do, I see this car coming out. It's okay, I'm not gonna slam brakes. That was kind of scary. You saw that car come out, right? But you gotta be the defensive driver, not panic. Storytelling is so important, right? And you know, I'm letting my hair grow out. See, I got my waves right here. You guys are like, what? Stop, bro. Yeah, I'm letting my hair grow out. Just different. You know, I would usually get it real tight, nice tight fade, nice tight ball fade. But God is good. And my daughter's in real estate, and she's one of the top agents. She didn't make this big sale. She's a little bit, I said, honey, just keep going. And she's that young entrepreneur, 22, 23. And I want to, you know, make some podcasts, get her on video, because you never know in the future who could be watching this or opportunities that are out here. You can't worry about what people think. Whoever's watching this, they're going to say whatever. Your shirt's this, your class is that, you hear that? Don't care, right? Be you, be authentic, be real. And that's the one thing I need all of you is to remember is be real, you know, be passionate. I'm going to have to get over here. You see me looking and checking. And driving will open doors. This young lady, her brother's 19, she's 20. By the beginning of August, she's going to take a road test and she will pass. Turn in the nearest lane, guys. Right? Keep that turn short, keep that turn smooth. But part of my journey, you know, I go to McDonald's and then I get food for these seniors, and I'm just too tired to really go around, and they'll go down to the city, maybe get over to Canada. I just need to rest, and resting is okay. But you know me, I'll still be editing videos and putting in graphics, and that's what they do. Also, you guys are like this. I found this job where I could travel once a week and do content creation. This club or bar, it's like a sports bar. They want to do Madden and spades. They need someone to come in and do their social media. I would love it. Build up their social media, YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok. That would be awesome. So I'm gonna go up here and do this order. I'm gonna keep you guys here with me. Let you know I'm real. Yeah, I would.
Will you be using the mobile app today? Morning, how can I help you?
Hi, good morning. I need a number 2 meal, large, with the French vanilla iced coffee and large ice water.
I'm sorry?
A number 2 meal, with a large with the French vanilla ice. I said ice water. A French vanilla iced coffee, and a large ice water. And I also need another sausage McMuffin with egg and a hash brown and a diet. Another number 2, make that small with a diet. And then I have one more thing.
Okay.
I need another sausage McMuffin.
Okay.
And a
Did you want the regular sausage McMuffin or sausage egg?
regular. And I also need I need a strawberry mango smoothie, a medium.
Okay.
And that's it.
2307.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a big order, bro. That's crazy, man. That was a big order. Woo! But it feels good when you help other people, and you got to realize your purpose. and that's really important. It's expensive, too expensive for big boys. It's expensive. Like when you go out and eat, yeah, it's expensive. And then of course at the drag strip, a water's $5. I think I had a couple hot dogs and some nachos. That was like about $15. But they fed me. We had Olive Garden. I hydrated. I took pictures on the drag strip. They call it the burnout box. And then from there, what I did, let me dump this out. Hold on one second. All right, let me move up. I'm taking you through. How you doing?
Good. 2307.
Thank you.
Like receipt?
No.
Okay, have a good day.
Drive-through used to be the poor people, just like Red Lobster. Bro, I love some Red Lobster. The shrimp, salad. Are you kidding? Man, I feel you. But we're all slaves to fast food. The bill was $23. Red Lobster, you can spend a couple hundred. This bill was $23. That was good. Hi, how are you? I appreciate you. Because you know me, I'm clumsy. I'll drop the whole order.
And it's kind of funny, the Russian called him yesterday, the other day, talking about that.
They're talking about Russia.
What? We don't even get along with y'all. Let alone we fucking with y'all.
I'm all set?
Yep.
Thank you. They talking about Russia and Donald Trump and McDonald's, bro. I'm like, what? That's half of the poor people work. Yeah, I'm very humble. Like, I always have like change in the car, quarters, nickels, just in case. I'm just scared something won't work. You always got to have. My dad always had that big money clip, okay? And my dad always had that big money clip. I think he maybe had one credit card. He had that big money clip, man. Right? But I have some cash hidden just in case. Most people have a phone case. I throw $20, $30 in there just so I can get home, because you never know if you're. My mom and dad taught me, depend on yourself. Right? Always have a backup car. Have a plan A, B, and C. That's real talk. Have your backup plan. Okay. Hopefully I didn't mess up the order. But the thing I want you to remember is just, be your authentic self. It's nice to see. Let me make this turn. You got to be authentic. You got to take your time. And I'm going to show you something. I'm just waiting for this car to go by. Being courteous, being a nice guy. But you have to be authentic, and learning to drive will open up opportunities. So, but I'm alive and well, and hopefully you are too. I want to encourage you. YouTube now has this community page. Let's leave some comments under. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you like about the channel. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me some videos you want me to make, and I'll make those for you guys, right? Because it's all about you, and I like taking you through the journey that I go through. It's real life out here. You get tired, you get exhausted, but you gotta make it through here. Okay, Rochester, New York, awesome. There's another person. Her name is E. She's also from New York. I had another viewer from Florida. Another truck driver. His mom was a nurse from Florida. So it seems like this social media platform is regional. But I'm from the Midwest, right? So I'm getting ready to drop off this food here, and I'm trying to. I'm showing you. I'm trying to park real good. with one hand because I don't want this food to drop. And you see me backing up, so I got to walk it like I talk it. But ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate you. I will be going live later. We'll be talking about driving, the rules on the road, how driving impacts you in your late teens, your 20s, your 30s. I think it would be very insightful. So Chicago, yes, Chicago's really in the Midwest. Yes, I'm in the Midwest. Guys, ladies, I appreciate you. Leave some positive comments. Join the community. I will shout you out. I want to say thank you. And if you really want to reach out to me, I have a stand store. I've partnered with them, and then I make digital products. Yes, we're all in the Rust Belt. I made digital products. I have about 6 digital products. And on accident, I made a segment 2 study guide. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up in there. So if you want to learn the rules of the road, how to buy a car. Also, I'm trying to convince my daughter to put some stuff up on real estate. She is a certified agent, sold 7 houses. She is an upcoming agent. They say the first 3 years, those are the toughest. She's almost at 2 years. She's going to be successful. She's so freaking organized. I was going down on the step. She sat by me. Dad, I want to show you my whole week. The salt is killing the roads, and the salt is killing the cars. My 68 Camaro is from Texas, so it doesn't have any rust, and we just take it to the drag strip. I will share the link. I need to get those pictures. I need to get those pictures up so you know how I'm living. I'm a middle class guy just like all of you. I'm working in these hours, right? I'm gonna stack it up. I'll put those pictures in. I'll put some pictures in. I put a picture of her at her college graduation, and I'll do that. I'll put some pictures in. But I want to say thank you. I really appreciate you. Look at the video, leave comments, click the link, do all those things, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.